KR, home of the Texas Longhorns. LSU will put a foot to it for the opening kickoff. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Texas offense will take the first swing of the game. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Got his man on the right. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Quick release by the QB. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Longhorns line up to punt it away. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Tigers' offense has its first opportunity of the day. They are going to be greeted rather rudely, I guess, by a group of defensive linemen that wreak havoc and hunt down quarterbacks, Jesse.
And they wreck games. They take away everything you do offensively. So it's a huge challenge in this one, David, for this offensive coordinator to try to call plays and find ways to get the football away from these big fellas up front, because they take games over.
And get the ball out quick. Like when you've got a defensive line that can penetrate, they can get TFLs, get sacks, it's going to be on this offensive line to buy a little bit of time, but also the ball to come out quick, win in the secondary right now.
Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Working that left side now. That's a 20. He's got space. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Offside. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. LSU with the 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Here comes 2nd down, and this crowd is turning it up a notch. Makes the grab. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Quarterback moving. He tried to get out of trouble, but he goes down for the sack.
That is a gut punch if you're the offense, because they're in dime personnel. They're only rushing 4 guys. You've got 5 offensive linemen. You've got the option of bringing other people in to help give your QB time. This offense, not good enough.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And wait a second, there's a flag on the field. Let's check that one out. can't make contact with the kicker like that. A costly special teams penalty. You've got to know your path in front of the kicker. Offense comes back on the field. Got his man quickly. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. These fans raising the volume on 2nd and goal. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looks great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! And they strike first. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So the touchdown drive goes 63 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Baker. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here come the horns. They've got it again on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. Burnt Orange burning some secondaries, working this guy down the field.
Yeah, and making those big plays down the field. Texas, when you think about great teams, you think about explosive playmakers, making those big plays, keeping those defenses on their heels.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Zings it complete to the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. On 3rd and short, the power run here. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They boot it away. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. From the shotgun, the inside give. Drives into the pile just to pick up a run. They'll spot it at the 10. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. Makes the grab over the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. They'll go to the ground. Runs for the tackle. Got it across the 20 and out to the 23. A pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wants to go up top. Pulls it in. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. As they come over the football 1 minute to go here in the first. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Fires to the middle. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab at the 30.
just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the American. Tulsa is in front. They've answered the bell today, but they still have to finish the job, and that is no sure thing right now. They're up by a field goal over Florida Atlantic. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Let's see what they've got on second down. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. After that tight first quarter, this second period ought to be a lot of fun. The play action fake. Here's the pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stopped. Here comes the Texas offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it. Just, he's got some space. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll try the run. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Off play action. Got his man. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Oh, they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go. The give out of the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. Makes the tackle at the 32, but they were backed up inside their 20, and they pick up 15. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Running back searching for a hole. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on third and long from the 26. Fires one high and deep. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. They're going to run it. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Looking for space. It's Landry. Turning it on. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Longhorns are flying down the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. These two guys, they just shared a glance, and they knew exactly what to do there.
And how many times do we hear that? The quarterback talk about it after the game and go, hey, I just looked at him. He knew what I saw. I knew what he saw. We're on the same page. We've done this before. That chemistry equals big plays.
The AT unit on the field. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. To the air on second down. Got room to work. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Kick is in the air. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Snags it quickly on the left. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Unloads quickly.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Line getting set on second down. He'll pull it on the read. Quick spin on the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Wants to throw on third. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. So they couldn't get it done on third down. Now they'll line up in punt formation. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a fifth. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. To the air on first down. Under fire. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Plucks it out of the air. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And I like the way this defense just finished. And I know they're trailing, but they didn't give up the touchdown. Got a little bit of momentum, not much time left in this first half, but you got halftime to make some adjustments, come out with some energy, but a nice stop here.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Rushes on him. Got his man. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. He'll do it himself. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Finds a spot in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Going to swing it on second down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a superb matchup in Austin today. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's get it back to our fellas at DKR.
The Longhorns will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Caught over the middle. It's good. And this one will be stopped for no gain. LSU quick to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. Horns up and ready to hook up serious noise on third down in DKR. Looking to throw. Trying to set up the screen. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. LSU getting set on 1st and 10.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They're working that left side. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Tigers are rolling down the field.
And the defense gives up the first down. And here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking up a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. 3rd down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They can really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Soft spot in the middle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
It's been really hard on this quarterback all game long. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give this defense so much credit because they've done a really nice job on the back end in coverage, but they've also been able to affect his rhythm with a solid pass rush, and you saw it right there getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. Oh, they're after him. Man, did he pay for it, but that hit as he got rid of the ball. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Finds his big tight end. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. He's got his man. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Not a lot of daylight. He gets 1 to the 32. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And the Longhorns will punt it away on 4th down. He'll take it on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. I can't think of anything that frustrates an offensive coordinator more than holding the ball a long time and having no points to show for it, David.
And Reese, first downs, yards, that's not even what they look at anymore. Yards don't really matter. You got to execute in those critical areas.
Breaks into the open. Really nice pickup there as they have it out out to the 44 with the first down. LSU right back to the line.
Love the decision-making by the quarterback there on the RPO play. Defense took everything away deep down the field, so just check it down, get it to your guy in the right flat, and let him go get yards.
Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. The throw to the outside is complete. And they'll knock him down. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Tigers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He'll keep it himself. Finds a crease at the 20. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Snap it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They've got him looking raw, but they're going to throw it. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. This crowd knows they have to bring it in big moments, and one of those has arrived. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to take the 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. On the run from inside his own 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse. Finds a spot in the middle. Racing down the left side. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the MAC. Kent State is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Josh Cribbs should never be counted out of any game. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Central Michigan. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the back.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Fires to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the catch on the left. Off and running. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the right. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Gets it out fast. And they get him on the ground, and that'll probably do it for the 3rd quarter. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hooks. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the fourth quarter. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. And that's exactly what this offense just did. Put the ball on the ground and put it in the end zone.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Baker. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Quarterback on the keeper. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. And the Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. On target over the middle. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. From the red zone, looking for a space. Firing to the right, complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This offense could not have executed in this situation any better, just draining some time off the clock. Hauls it in. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. Fires to the end zone. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative, use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Fires to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Horns up and ready to hook him. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Let's see what he can do with it. He'll put a stop to that return as he gets it up to the 41-yard line. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. Give to the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Red pass, it's complete. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. It'll be 3rd and long. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. The Longhorns will try to pin them back with the punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point you're going to have to change your thought process. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter. You're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Now the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Longhorns can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give as they work on that clock. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on 1st down. And they can't make the connection. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the grab. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few or the 1st down on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his target down the middle. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Longhorns are marching down the field. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stops. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. He'll do it himself. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. They relentlessly move forward. Now it's getting down to cases. 3rd and goal. They'll try to blast their way in. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. So here comes the field goal unit once again. They've already kicked 3 tonight. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further. Let's let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Liberty put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Flames had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where CUSA is right now, and man, what a difference.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Got to get lined up to spike it and stop the clock. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They'll try to get the first through the air. He's out of bounds, well short of the marker. It'll bring up fourth down and desperation time. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Wide open downfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect fourth down call there. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. After this, it'll be a wrap. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. Played till the final whistle. It falls incomplete, and that's the ball game. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.